right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your patience, and thank you to our media partners who have joined us twice already today. Today, we are here to sign the fiscal year 2025 Baltimore City operating budget into law. This budget was one of the smoothest and most collaborative process that we had, I guess, Madam Vice President, since we've been here probably in city government. I want to extend my gratitude to the City Council, to Council President Mosby, Vice President Middleton, in particular the members of the council here today, Councilwoman McCray, Councilman Conway, Councilwoman Odette Ramos, for their hard work in moving this process forward and helping us deliver a budget that we can be proud of as a city. And while not everyone could be here today, I know that Councilman Torrance is still at the library that we just opened for renovations. I think the action that the council took speaks well for itself and well for all of us as elected officials. Madam CEO, come to the front. I believe that our budget must be reflective of our collective values as a city. While the City Council and Board of Estimates receives the budget in the spring, my team in the budget office start building the budget each fall, a painstaking effort of balancing our needs versus the realities of our resources. This year, we have continued to invest in the areas that are most critical in the advancement of our city, ensuring in our youth, our city's infrastructure, our workforce, and ensuring the safety and protection of all of our residents. Through this budget, we continue to lay the foundation for a greater future for our city. The fiscal year 25 budget increased funding for our schools by $79 million, more than any budget in city history. And when our young people are not in school, our budget continues to support their growth and development by renovating and reopening recreation centers, expanding access to youth program, and connecting more than 7,000 young people with summer jobs through YouthWorks. With this budget, we will build 250 new units of affordable housing and continue to make housing upgrades for our seniors and prioritize our vacant housing strategy. And as a result of this budget, we will expand the group violence reduction strategy, which we launched in the Western and Southwestern districts to cover the entire city. The program has shown great promise, resulting in a 33% decrease in shootings and homicides in the Western District in its initial implementation phase. This work can only happen in true partnership with the folks that you see standing here. We've been joined by City Councilman John Bullock and our City Administrator Faith Leach. This year, our City Council passed the budget unanimously with no amendments. I believe that this vote represents their confidence in the partnership that we have moving our city forward together. I am joined here by this wonderful group of people who are all committed and dedicated public servants to not just their districts, but the entire city of Baltimore. And to them, I say thank you. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to our City Council President. Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you, colleagues, for joining me today, as well as Madam CAO and Mr. Chief Financial Officer I see in the audience. This unification effort represents the importance of this legislative branch and the executive branch coming together with a common set of goals and ideals. Several years ago, the voters unanimously said that they wanted the legislative body to be more participatory in the process associated with the budget by not only giving us the ability of cutting from the proposed budget, but also redirecting that spending. And with that, this year, the administration, led by our mayor and our CAO, was able to engage the council much sooner in the process to ensure that once we got time to get the job done and pass a budget, we could all be on one accord. When we look at the priorities of this budget as it relates to our young folks, as it relates to our elderly folks, as it relates to ensuring that we positively grow our communities, that is what each and every one of us stand before you today in support of. You know, when you talk about a budget, particularly a budget of this size, there's many ways up the mountain. But when you come together collectively and you ensure that you're all on the same page, utilizing the same data and working off of the same plan, that's how you get to an easy result like the way that we did come budget time. I would like to thank all of the council staff that participated in this process, particularly council services, all the hard work that they did throughout the entire 2-week-long budget hearing. I would like to thank the committee led by Chairman Eric Costello, who sat there, ensured that the council's questions were answered from the agency perspective, and we had the due diligence from a legislative end with the process. I would like to thank the mayor's team, as well as Madam CAO, for your responsiveness and diligency throughout this entire process of engaging the council. Again, I think that this is what it looks like when we have partners in progress as it relates to a legislative and executive branch. And I'd like to thank the mayor for his leadership as well as his entire team for leading the way in this effort. Thank you.
Thank you. Before we move over to signing, I'll see if our friends in the media have any questions. Gentlemen.
Yes, I have two unrelated questions. I wanted to ask about academics training in the both days. He everything over here. What were your thoughts about that?
I think AirFrame, as always, was a beautiful event. Those of us, we knew it was going to be hot. We got a little bit of a break yesterday. Mother Nature decided not to make us 101 degrees again yesterday, but we knew, and folks took their preparations, right? Folks were out there drinking, hydrating, enjoying. I saw young people enjoying the cooling station outside the firehouse, but it was an amazing weekend to celebrate Black culture in Baltimore on Juneteenth weekend. When you think about the performances that we had over the weekend with Busta Rhymes or Big Daddy Kane on Saturday, and then October London, we had a reunion of sorts of state property that had us all feeling like it was 2003. Maya came back home to Maryland and put on an amazing show, as she always does. And as I just said a few minutes ago online, Morris Day showed us that him and the Time still got it. They're still cool. It was a great thing. You have thousands of people out there enjoying the park, enjoying the festival, enjoying the food, but most importantly, enjoying the people. And that's what makes AFRAM such a great celebration.
I was also hoping to get your thoughts on we set to meet today.
Well, listen, we know that we still have our ongoing things that we're going to do in the legal section. We're happy that the ship can actually now go back out. It's another, I guess, milestone in the recovery from the Key Bridge tragedy. We wish those folks well, and now we here can go on about our business in the Port of Baltimore with even those families not having to look and see that ship each and every day, which can cause trauma to folks as well. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, we're going to sign it. Yeah, that's what makes it easy. That's what makes it easy. Three. There we go. I guess we should hurt questions in there. No, good. There we go.